Howdy, y'all. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Y'all kick off your shoes and you said a spell, all right? Now here's your host for the show, the old Kentucky boy himself, Mr. Bob Snap.
Howdy, guys. Welcome to the Beverly Hillbillies Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Before we get started, I ask you to please subscribe and please share these out with your Beverly Hillbilly loving friends and family. Want to let you know that the contest has stopped for the week. We're taking the weekend off of the contest and we'll be starting back up Monday, and we'll run it through Friday, and then the next Monday we'll be doing the drawing. So be prepared for that. Today's video is on how the critics were baffled at how the Beverly Hillbillies became such a hit. Let's see what it's about. Jed Clampett first struck oil in the Beverly Hillbillies premiere. Everyone working on the show was sure that the audience would recognize the show was comedy gold. In 1962, Irene Ryan, who played Granny, told LA Evening Citizen News that this part was the grandmother role she'd been waiting for her whole career. From the first moment I heard of the Beverly Hillbillies, I just drooled for the part of Granny, she said. Now I feel that Irene Ryan at heart is Granny. Reading over the Beverly Hillbillies creator Paul Henning's first script for the pilot, Ryan was instinctively felt it was funnier than other TV comedies. However, it wasn't until filming started and she heard the reaction from the crew that she knew the show was destined to be a huge success. We fall apart laughing on the set, Ryan told the St. Louis Globe-Democrat in 1962. We hope that is a good sign. The technicians who work on the film things in Hollywood are a super critical lot. When they bust up laughing, we think the home audience will do the same. Buddy Ebsen, who played Jed Clampett, was so confident in his new show, he invited a TV critic from the Salt Lake Tribune to watch them shoot the pilot. The critic reported that he watched enthralled as he saw Buddy going through a long and difficult take. This lucky bystander became one of the few critics to accurately predict that otherwise too many critics felt like the Beverly Hillbillies' unlikely success. The critic wrote, before the show premiered, I believe I can predict that Jed Clampett and the other Beverly Hillbillies will find an enthusiastic and responsive audience. And right away, following the premiere, that critic was proven right, as the Beverly Hillbillies shot to the top of the Nielsen ratings and stayed there. The ensemble cast popularity surpassed major TV stars like Andy Griffith, Dick Van Dyke, and Lucille Ball to take the top position. And that is jumping above some really big people. And they became by far the most popular TV show on the air. Before the Beverly Hillbillies shook up TV ratings, critics had predicted that the 1962 would be the year of a new TV trend where audiences craved hit dramas focused on World War II. They were shocked to see more people interested in the Clampetts than shows like Combat. Hollywood critic Cynthia Lowry insisted there had to be a deep significance in viewers' rampant interest in the Beverly Hillbillies, noting that the sitcom was unblushingly loaded with corny humor and preposterous situations. Lowry proceeded to guffaw that this could be the very formula to help the Beverly Hillbillies become the most popular television program in the nation. Noting that the 7 of the top 11 shows were comedies, she wrote in sincere shock that there is a sharp indication that the television public turn on its sets primarily in hopes of being amused and lightly entertained. Well, imagine that. And for the record, when most those viewers back in 1962 did want drama, it wasn't World War II stories they sought, Lowry said, but westerns. In her column, she failed in her mission to find that deep significance, proclaiming the Clampett success an anomaly. Students of television will find it hard to explain the quick, dramatic success of the Beverly Hillbillies, which received an unmerciful drubbing in the hands of the critics earlier in the season, Lowry said. Perhaps the most extreme drubbing came from the United Press International Hollywood critic Rick Dubrow, who watched the early episodes and declared that Beverly Hillbillies only became a hit because it appealed to the most basic viewer. Ain't that looking down your nose? He went on a rather dramatic rant and praying that the Beverly Hillbillies stopped at top place of the ratings. The most impressive thing about the show is not its quality, but the almost awesome premeditated commercialism that puts it across, Dubrow wrote. It's not the sort of accomplishment that makes the cockles of one's heart glow with admiration. This might be a good day to remember that the best man does not always win, and the crime, unfortunately, often pays. I would love to have been the first critic that said it was going to be a hit, because he looked like a lonely guy, but he was right. And it just blows my mind how these elites look down their noses, and I'm sorry, but they look down their noses at us. The television watcher, the ordinary guy, the hillbilly lover, the Andy Griffith lover, you know. That's why I never listen to critics when it comes to movies nowadays. If I see a movie, I see the preview. Think it looks good, I go see it. Critics are, as Joey Tribbiani said in Friends, critics are people who couldn't make it as actors. And they think they're better than everyone else, and they all this artsy-fartsy crap that nobody watches. That's what they like. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry, guys, not me. I'll watch what I like, and if I like a preview, I'm going to go watch that movie. I love the Beverly Hillbillies, and I continue to watch it, and you guys do too. That's what makes us special. Sorry to look down my nose at the critics, but hey, that's all I got for you. Don't forget classic sitcoms, facts, and trivia. Run on over there after you watch this. Have a great day. God bless, and be praying for you.
Bye.